Okay guys, so the plan today is I've just got the boat ready for the tour, obviously driven out to Tandabiddy, had a dingo on the way out which was really cool, hunting. I'll put that video on as well. But the boat's ready, we've got the glass clean, the weather is stunning, have a look at that. Now the forecast says that the weather is going to stay like this for the day. In fact, it's supposed to get better. Now the weatherman's been wrong for the last week, well the last 6 months. So we'll see what happens. But if it does stay nice, Caitlin's going to meet us out here after the tour. We're going to go out the back over there and see what we can find. There's been heaps of mantas around. There's been some oceanic mantas. There's been heaps of whale sharks around. A few days ago, some orcas came through. So yeah, we'll just put the drone up, see what we can find. We'll keep you posted through the day. Hopefully we have a good crowd on today and a good tour. And then if the weather turns bad here, we're probably going to go and hit the Gulf, because that's also forecast to be good. So a couple of options and we'll see how we go.
Out the back of the reef today, so we're going to head out and see what we can find. We're going to take you along with us. Let's go, you!
So we've come out after the tour and we've got some orcas. Caitlin's just up there looking for them now. Picked up Caitlin, we're out in the blue water. Hopefully we can pick them up for you. See if we can find them. They're out here somewhere. Got a male and a female. Alright, Caitlin's just spotted them over here. You can just see the male coming up here. Think that's spinner. Here they are. Too many bubbles. There, got it. Oh, there goes, big one. So we have just got back in, we're at Tandabiddy now. Just got back in from an epic afternoon out with the orcas. Caitlin's just leaving in her own car because she met me out here. And how was it?
Unreal. Crazy. 10 out of 10 day. 10
out of 10, and it was only the afternoon. Alright, so now I'm going to drive back to town and cook some fish. Alright, bye. Okay, so we're back at home now. It's a couple of days later. We just thought we'd go through what was an epic day for us. Well, only a half day. We got out there and the first two orcas that we saw were
Spinner and Willow.
Spinner and Willow, who we think are both males. So we know Spinner's a male. Spinner is the youngest, or the younger brother of Augie, who is also the son of Hook, who is the main matriarch for the winter group of orcas here. And then there were another 3 females that we saw in a different group, but they were about 300 meters apart. So we had some pretty epic interactions with them. They came up next to the boat. Obviously we were on the glass bottom boat and they went under the boat, and you would have seen all that footage. And then we also managed to get them as they were swimming past the back of the boat. We hung over the back off the marlin board, and we had a GoPro on a pole, and we got some underwater footage of them, which you would have seen in the footage as well. I just thought I'd talk a little bit about the orcas. So we put some stuff up on Instagram and people were asking questions about, wow, I didn't know orcas were here. And there are actually quite a lot of orcas here. Back in the whaling days, there were reports of between 40 and 60 orcas that used to be around when the whalers were here. Obviously, as the population of humpbacks declined, that population also declined. But now they reckon, well, there are 37 animals catalogued. So SeatRec and Project Orca have brought this catalogue out, and it's got pictures and identifying marks of all the different orcas. They use the eye patches and the saddle to try and identify the orcas because they're a little bit like a fingerprint, and the dorsal fin shape, and also obviously any distinguishing markings on the dorsal fin is also really important for identifying individual animals. So in the winter group, they've got 37 animals, and in the summer group, which is another group that's been very little studied because there's no one really here, there's about 14 animals. We were obviously lucky enough to see 5 of those from the winter group. Hopefully we get to see a lot more this year. We'll try and get out there and do some more stuff with them. But obviously the researchers turn up in a few weeks, and they're quite a high profile animal. As soon as they're spotted, there's usually a lot of people around. So we were very, very lucky to have them to ourselves. Anything you want to add?
It's just an epic day.
Epic day, just happy to be here. Thanks guys, bye.